What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, check it out. You know, we're getting to the point right now, the alarm bells are starting to ring when it comes to anime. And we knew we would get here at some point where all of these Western companies would try to jump in and take over and dominate stuff because they can't make, good content in the West anymore. So now we're going to go over to the East, and then we're going to co-opt what it is that they're doing over there. And then we're going to run that into the ground, just like we've ran all the other big franchises that we have into the ground. That's basically what's going to happen. And they're starting to sound the alarm bells out there. You can see I'm bounding in the comments. Spencer wrote this back. This is a couple of weeks ago. Naruto and Bleach Anime Studio president rejects the idea that anime should conform to Western standards. If you make animation with that in mind, it will become increasingly boring. Yeah, 100%. You can't try to conform to what a failing, a standard is, which is the West. The West is failing. Why would you try to conform to that? You would want to go away from what isn't working. You see somebody, kind of screwing up on the job. You don't want to follow what that person's doing. You want to kind of say, let me go find the successful people on my job and let me follow what they're doing. Or anybody that's successful in life in any arena, really, right? That's what you're doing. And so why would you try to, conform to what the standard is out here in the West? The West is absolutely dropping the ball. Look what they've done to Star Wars. Look what they're doing to Marvel right now. They had like golden gooses just sitting there, just laying out all kinds of golden eggs, and then they get out there and choke the damn goose. And it's like, wait a minute, man, y'all ain't supposed to be choking the goose. You're supposed to be taking care of the goose, feeding the goose, making sure that it keeps producing these golden eggs. But that's not what's going to happen, all right? So here's another article bounded in the comics as well. This is a couple of days ago. Disney Plus Japan exec admits anime industry making a shift towards more acceptable expressions in order to appeal to wider audiences. This is bullshit. Why? Why would you try to appeal to the audience that's rocking with anime as it is? That's how anime got popular. Not everybody's going to rock with anime. You understand that, right, guys? Okay? Everything ain't for everybody. Some people will like it. Some people will love it. Some people will dislike it. Some people will outright hate it. And that's fine. All right? I don't like everything in the world. And I don't feel like people that like it, like, for instance, there's music genres that I don't rock with. That's fine. I'm not supposed to like every type of music that's out there. And they should not be trying to make it appeal to me as a wider audience. No, appeal to the people that like it. Be true to yourself. Like this, again, this is going right back to what this guy says. It becomes boring, all right? Because you're taking away from what the original design was. You're taking away from why this thing became popular in the first place. Look at the shit that the West has done to Star Wars, to Marvel, to DC, to all of the stuff that's going on right now. You can see it in Hollywood. Like, why would you do that? Okay? Why would you do that? But yeah, of course, it's a Disney executive that's saying this bullshit, right? It's always Disney, the taint of Disney. Disney is just a tainted company, and everything that they touch, it just utterly turns to shit. It's ridiculous, man. Like, they need to stay away from Disney, And so this guy here, Disney Plus Japan boss, Takuto Yawada, has admitted that the wider anime industry is actively attempting to change its core identity in an attempt to make the medium more appealing to global audiences, particularly those located in the Western world. See, what it's about is money. That's ultimately what it comes down to. It comes down to money. And so maybe some of these guys, over here in the anime industry, the wider anime industry, maybe they're saying, yo, man, there's a lot of bread to be made right now, okay? A lot of kids is rocking with anime. Now is the time to jump in there and try to appeal to those guys. But you're misunderstanding why they like anime to begin with. It's because it is different, because it stands apart from all the regular run-of-the-mill muckety-muck that we got going on right now. It stands apart from that. It's different. It's unique. And that's what creatives do. They make something that's not the same as the guy over here or the guy over there. They make something that is special. All right. Something that stands apart. You want to stand apart in the creative space. You don't want to look like everybody else. You don't want to sound like everybody else. You sure as hell don't want to become more appealing to global audiences. Let the people rock with it who's going to rock with it. I swear, man, it's just, this is the stink of money. This is the one thing I do not like when, big money comes into entertainment, and something that I love and care about. Because now everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon, and then they just start diluting the product. And so everybody, oh, well, yeah, we got to jump in here and do what these guys are doing because look at all the money they're making. But it's like, no, stay true to the game, all right? That's the one thing that what was that? I think it was an Ice Cube song. Be true to the game, all right? Don't change up who you are to try to get popular, to try to rock with somebody else. No, stay true to the game. Be yourself. That's what creatives need to understand. To the disbelief of many fans, the House of Mouse entry into the anime business has admittedly surpassed expectations. Launching an anime-only streaming hub named Disney Plus Star in October of 21, the entertainment conglomerate has since outpaced some of their more established rivals in acquiring an impressive and popular catalog of exclusive content, including Bleach, Thousand Year War, a Ranger Reject, unfortunately localizes Go-Go Loser Ranger, Sandland, the series, and the entirety of the Macross catalog. Yeah, this is disappointing, right? You got to go to Disney now to get Macross? Man, I think this has to be somewhere else because I know that Macross is, well, maybe not Macross. I know Robotech is on Crunchyroll. I don't know, man. This is just kind of frustrating because, again, when you got Disney in the mix, all right, we already know how Disney gets down, all right? I just did a video about these fools, all right? Disney is garbage. And if you get, you go into business with these cats, all right, they're going to destroy everything. And then it's just not going to be what it was. It's not going to be the greatness and the creativity that anime provides. So one of the reasons why I got into anime, even at a later age, my kids were into it. I started watching some stuff. And then next thing you know, I'm watching shit on my own. And I'm telling them about, hey, man, did you see this anime? Oh, no, I haven't seen it yet. My son is just now going through My Hero. Well, he hadn't even watched it yet. I started watching My Hero before my kid did, And that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, they're going to end up wrecking, something that's, truly creative and truly unique, in order to cash the checks. All right. That's the sad part about it. All of these companies like Disney, what they do is they jump into something that's super popular just so they can cash in on it. They are not interested in making something special for the fans or something creative. They are interested in the money. And that's where money starts to destroy things because you're not interested in actually being creative. Creativity is out the window, It's a fucking mess, man. Having overseen the service's continued growth ever since its inception, Yawada was extremely informed on the current state of the overall anime industry when he was asked about during a 2024 interview with a Japanese outlet MantaWeb, asked for his thoughts on the fact that the general anime medium is no longer a niche one, with more and more fans finding themselves drawn to its unique offerings every day. The head of Disney Plus Japan opined, there is no doubt we have undergone a very significant changes over the past 10 years. Now Japanese animation is entering a golden age. I feel like the golden age already passed. I feel like, in my opinion, that era was probably early 2000s. That's when anime was coming into its own. Early 2000s, again, you go back to the big three, Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. And then what happens? Okay, now we got a One Piece live action and Netflix, and I feel like Netflix did a great job with One Piece, don't get it twisted. But now everybody sees that success and they see how Netflix did that and they see the rave reviews that One Piece got. And now you're going to have a cavalcade of other people just jumping in on the bandwagon trying to make money. All right. Not make great content, not do what Netflix did, bring Ichiro Oda into the mix and say, yo, you guide us. That's not what's going to happen. All right. Especially if Disney gets hold of it. They're going to be, no, just sell us the rights. Just sell us the rights. All right. We'll give you a big check. We'll write a big check for this. And then they'll come out and announce, oh, yeah, we the new owners of such and such. Watch us destroy it, like they've done with Star Wars and like they did with Marvel, man. Then, yeah, he's talking about some of the changes, that have come over the last 10 years. It used to just be about, people that buy videograms, which is basically like home media. People that used to get all their anime on home media. But now, because streaming distribution is kind of taken off, things are becoming more global. It's easier to access it. You can just say, hey, I got Netflix. Netflix has a ton of anime on there, or maybe you can get Crunchyroll or whatever in your local area, or this Disney Plus shit. So it's making it easier for a lot of people around the world to be able to get a hold of anime. Yeah, look at that. Oh, Rick Hunter, man, shit. What a great anime this thing was. Okay, I'm talking about Macross, of course, Robotech in America, but great anime, back in the day. Yawada revealed a few years ago the North American market was growing, so we focused on storytelling that would be well received in North America. In Asia, a different genre was being received, and we as creators were conscious of the fact that we had to focus on domestic, North American, and Asian markets. Again, I wish these creators would just say, yo, I'm just going to be me. I'm gonna be me, I ain't changing for nobody. I ain't changing for no bread, nowhere. All right. Yeah, you can make a little bit of money and get your thing or whatever, but ultimately you gotta like rock with what got you here. And if anime, let me say this, if anime got to where anime is by being authentic, by being true to the game, instead of trying to pander to, well, we got to pander to Western audiences or even like other Asian markets, right? Like, yeah, we were getting people, in Asia, a different market was being received. So, we try to focus on this and this and this. Just tell stories. Just tell stories. Get the creator. Hey, tell us the story that you want to tell us. And we're not going to change nothing that you're doing. Now, if that guy has a penchant for, let's say, a North American style story, and that's honest and, honest to God, what he wants to write, and, deep down in his soul, this is the story I'm telling, fine. I don't have a problem with that. And then maybe, yeah, it's like, North American cats will definitely rock with this story more or something like that. But don't change what these creators are doing, because I think they're doing great. All right. I'm enjoying anime. I am having a blast right now. So I just want, I don't know. I just want them to just not go down the road, especially with Disney. Get Disney all the way up out of your world. All right. Disney has done nothing, and I mean nothing, but destroy everything it's touched within the last decade and a half. Yeah, they starts out good, right? Starts out great. Marvel looked great. Now look at Marvel. Sitting at the bottom of the ocean right next to Star Wars. You don't want that, anime, all right? You don't want to have Disney step in and completely piss all over everything that you guys have done. Stay away from them cats, man. But yeah, I mean, it was inevitable, okay? That's the way these companies operate, especially in the West. They just want to jump in and just jump on what's popular and just start making some bread off of that. They don't really give a damn about, the people, the fans, all right? They don't care about you as a fan. They just want to make money off of you. And if they can figure out how to, find that little sweet spot between anime and between, Western ideology and everything that's going on in the entertainment game over here, if they can find some sort of a sweet spot in there, oh, best believe they're going to try to hit that. But ultimately, I think what it does is it destroys the brand. It dilutes anime. It dilutes everything about anime. It dilutes the storytelling and just makes everything worse. Again, like these cats said over here, all right? Just gets boring, all right? And then people tune out, and then nobody's checking for this no more. I don't think Japan is going to go that far. I think, they'll right the ship before it's too late. But yeah, just don't sell anything to Disney. Do not sell anything. That's the main thing. Don't let Disney control it. Y'all keep control of that shit. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. I hope this don't happen. I hope they keep true to what anime is, because I think anime, really Eastern entertainment in general, they get it. They understand how to entertain people, and I hope they stay exactly the way they are. But you guys let me know what you think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.